What is up, guys? This is the Sage of What Ifs, and this is What If Naruto was banished, Part 3. So where we last left off, Madara would have been resurrected, and the war arc would be started. But I just want to show you guys, like the three Uchiha I was talking about. This is Kuna Uchiha. This is Mito Uchiha. I would say, she. I would say, wait, she has like she can like take in any water and pretty much seal it, and when she takes it out she can use it like as her own, and she doesn't even need to be like a water style type user, but like she's a scroll user pretty much, like Tintin, like she's a scroll user. He Mito Uchiha is very good with fire style and earth style, and he's able to summon, what's it called? Like Great Wall barriers. Like it's like improved Earth style wall, but it can be used. It's like, I don't know. I'll just say, but like it's good enough that it could survive like a Bijui blast once, but after like it'll probably crumble. So it's pretty like he measures in self defense. And this is Kouta Uchiha, and I would say that he was kicked out because he was the first Uchiha to have like blue Sharingan, and yeah, they didn't like that, and they were thinking that the lady cheated with someone, so uh, they thought he was like a hybrid. They didn't want that in their clan. So pretty much where we last left off, Madara would have declared the Great War pretty much. I would say Naruto wouldn't have been worried, cause like he had some high skilled ninjas pretty much, and they're very powerful. I would say that the Leaf ninjas would pretty much just go to his village, the villagers would go to their village, and pretty much I would say the villagers would try to protest, and they would try to kill him in his sleep, and this would have angered him to the point where he would have just like you know like beat them up, like to the point where they're not able to even move. And then he was like, "You will in college me as your Kage. You don't live in your evil Konoha anymore. This is the land of barriers. That is something that you shall understand." Um. So look, what happened is in the war. I'm gonna admit it. Like the Zetsus, they would be kind of way more like overpowered, because they would be having like, they wouldn't be overpowered, but they would be pretty much stronger than before, because they would be having curse marks, and they were able to use it to stage 2. And like the Zetsus that could take, there were like a few that can take more than 2, so they would be probably OP. They would cause a struggle, but I feel like Naruto would have like pretty much be like destroying them to the point like where they just could not regenerate. Uh, I would say that like I'm just gonna skip through the war because I don't like really care for it. Like I mean, like it was a great like arc and stuff, but like to me, I didn't really care for it. And I would say that they would have these two would have been sealing Zetsu's. I would say she can like seal other things, but like she can be a good water type like sealer. This this dude over here, I would say he would be super He would have all five elements. He would have had Mangekyo Sharingan, and he would have learned the first three gates. But he always hides it. Like he acts lazy, and like the teachers, they would be thinking that he was weak one day. Uh, then he just like he got serious because Naruto would have told him to, and like he never disobeyed him because he always thought of him as like an older brother or a father type because he pretty much like he raised him. So he thought of him like as a god pretty much, and he would be actually training, like he would be breaking his body limits, like to the point where like Lily has to heal him sometimes, but she doesn't tell Naruto because you know Mito told her not to tell him because he doesn't want him to worry. Wait, I just forgot who the characters are. Oh no, damn. Yep, after name it. Her name is Kuna Uchiha. His name, I'll give him a new name, Katu Shami Uchiha. And this would be plain old simple Mito Uchiha. And he would have told her that he doesn't want damn, somebody's racing. That he didn't want Big Bro Naruto to worry about him. And she would say fine, but like he can't overlive in himself every time, and he'll say, okay, I won't do it anymore. And he'll be like a great contribution to the war, and he would have been named what is it? The Red-Eyed Killer. I don't know, because I guess he did like a great feat, like he killed dozens of Zetsus and dozens of Orochimarus, prisoners and stuff. But I would say that like there was some like Jugo that just stayed with Orochimaru and stuff. No, I would say Jugo left Orochimaru, like Orochimaru's prisoner, because Naruto would have like gone to bring him, and Jugo would have tried to fight him, but Naruto wouldn't do anything, and he would just put him in Genjutsu, where he's surrounded with like nature and stuff, and that would just make him happy, and he would decide that he would go with Naruto. I would say that they would still win, but Madara would have been like about to you know turn too powerful, where he would have killed some of like Naruto's ninja, and Naruto was like, I have to end this now, and he would have activated his Rinnegan, and like in the split second that he was activating his Rinnegan, a Limbo clone would have been trying to stab Naruto through his chest, but Mito would have like got in front of it, and this would have stabbed him, and this would make Naruto's Rinnegan evolve into like a Renny. I don't know what to call it, bro. I'm gonna show you guys the Dojutsu soon, but I'm gonna call it this Renny Shuto. Renny Shuto. Yeah, Renny Shuto. And this would have just been like, and yeah, I think I made this into another video. There was this. Then he would say, "You killed. How dare you? You killed Mito." And then he would say, "Shintoko Jutsu." And like dozens of elements would have just like surrounded him. You feel me? I'm finna make Naruto OP real quick, and without even knowing, he would have done some earth, like wood style ceilings on him, like where Madara could not be even like moving, and all of his chakra would be gone. Like after he was gone, it would be nothing, like nothing, and Lily would just run to uh Mito healing him. I would say Mito would still survive. He would be all good, just like he wouldn't be training. Naruto would call him an idiot, and he'd be like, "You baka, how why would you do that? I would have been okay if I got hit." And he was like, but the war needed you more than they needed me." And he's like, and Naruto was just like, shut up. And okay, then after the war arc ended, pretty much I would say that pretty much this is when Naruto has a child. But I would say that he would have no, I would say this is where Naruto, like, oh yeah, I forgot. Uh Hinata would have like gone crazy because she would have been acting like all flirty with Naruto, and she would have been like wearing like in the morning. He would have let Hinata and the other ninjas stay in their house while their houses were getting ready, and in the morning they would have met Lily, but they would have not known that like Lily was his like girl, like his wife, and she would have woke up in the morning with like a cleavage on, and she would have hugged Naruto, and she's like, "Naruto-san, good morning," and she would have hugged him, and this would have like had no effect on him. And he was like, "Oh, hi, Hinata, good morning," and she was like, why doesn't he notice me?" And then Lily walked in, and they would all say, "Lily, why are you here?" Well, Hinata would say that, and she's like, "Lily, why are you here?" It would have like a little bit of kind of like an angry tone, and Lily would say, "Why wouldn't I be? Uh, Naruto is my fiance." Everybody would be shocked. Kiba would be happy because he was like, "Finally, I have a chance with Hinata." Hinata would be angry, and after like, and everybody would just be shocked that Naruto had like a beautiful wife. Like she was way too beautiful. Uh, Kiba would said, what are you doing with this loser when you could be with me?" And Naruto would just like straight up punch him, and he's like, "Calm yourself, dog boy." And Hinata would try to, like, she would hide her malice, but she was like, "No, I must have Naruto-kun. He could not be with nobody else." And then she would go insane, and pretty much she would just try to kill Lily. But one night, well, like, and she would have tried it, and Lily would have told Naruto, and he was like, "Lily, there's no reason for you to be like this. I know that she likes me, but I don't like her, and you don't have to make false, pretty much, you don't have to lie." But like one day, Naruto would see Hinata try to kill her, and he was like, "Hinata, what are you doing?" She's like, "No, Naruto-kun, it's not what it looks like." And pretty much he would just like, pretty much Lily would just beat her up, and Naruto wouldn't even care. Hinata would just cry, and she would run away, and she would just like lose feelings for Naruto, and she would be with Kiba. And I think this is gonna be like the last episode, because I am running out of ideas for this episode. I would say Mito became the rank of High Jonin, you know, Kotoshumi Uchiha, high level tuning, Kunan Uchiha, high level tuning. I would say Obito would have ended up with Ren, but my boy Kakashi, he got them looks, so he'd have got like another female that he had a connection with that also liked Jiraiya's Make Out Paradise books, and yeah. Oh wait, I have to show you, cause like I don't know if it's also y'all, but I hate it. I mean, hate it what Naruto looked like. When he was in Boruto, he looks disgusting. Just ignore those two. But this is what he's gonna look like now. He's gonna have like he's gonna have the same vibes, but you feel me? He has better hair and he has two katanas. And yeah, that'll be it. If y'all play, Call of Duty Mobile. Add me. It's still capital out. Ruru. And that's what he would look like. And yeah, pretty much this is the last episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And pretty much peace out. Yeah. I think next I'm finna do What If Naruto Was in the Amba. And hope you guys enjoy.